hypheness, hypeness in the YouTube streams. Bring those back down to where more like the Patreon folks would like it to be. You know, a lot more quiet, a lot more one-on-one, a lot more normal, a lot more like real life. Probably less people. And then I've also been dying to do gaming streaming. So I think that, or just gaming content in general, because when I'm not working, which is, you know, it's rare, but when I'm not working, I am doing gameplay stuff frequently that has some value to some people, so I might as well take advantage of that and put it somewhere, and Twitch could be a good place that I could actually do that without creating all the new channels. The fortunate thing that I have going is that I do have a lot of overlap between the two types. You know, I have a lot of viewer interest overlap between Lego and gaming, so that could help. And just generally speaking, no matter what platform you're on, streaming frees you from a lot of the opprobriums of the algorithms, because you let people know that you exist, and then if they want to watch you, they watch you, you know, once they know you exist, and you're not at the mercy of computers to decide whether people get to see your content or not, at least not to the same degree. There's a little bit of that, but I mean, even on YouTube, you know, the algorithms have not been able to ruin me with the streaming stuff the way that they have with the normal, you know, the regular uploaded rendered video stuff. So no matter where I go, it's just there's this kind of tearing between folks who want me to just be successful as I want to be, however, you know, want me to do whatever I want to do and be as successful as I want to be, and folks who don't want to compete in chat against several hundred other folks, you know. And that's rough for me to reconcile because it's not under my control. And the only way to even attempt to reconcile that is to get rid of, you know, is to kick out some people from somewhere, and or find people some other place. So I'm going to try to do both. Right on, Holly. Thank you so much for your time here. Appreciate it. Firefox, honestly, the goal of putting content out in a public space is for it to be viewed, right? Is for it to be consumed. Anybody who says otherwise is lying to themselves. Now, as things get bigger, you may encounter things that you don't like people being immature, or, you know, haters coming from outside, or people competing for attention, or stalkers, and, you know, threats of swatting and stuff like that. I'm not gonna focus on that so much. I'm focused more on the happiness of my viewers. And you know, I would love to take the stuff that I have right now over on YouTube and just grow it and just make that more successful with them. Talking about the streaming stuff in particular on the existing channel, like that, I would be fine with that. But too many of my viewers are definitely not fine with that, and especially the folks on Patreon are increasingly uncomfortable, and I understand that, and I respect that, are increasingly uncomfortable with, like, for instance, all the super chatters and all the kids competing for my attention in chat and all that. And I know a lot of people are like, oh no, it's fine, like, you know, you do you and stuff, but I get plenty of the private feedback, and I could tell that this is happening, that there's a discomfort, and I don't like that discomfort, and I'm gonna do something about it no matter what anybody says. So I am doing something about it. Thus, it's a very long-winded answer here, but I'm trying to give you a full answer so that you can understand where I'm coming from and not have to make assumptions about it. Because when people make assumptions about what I'm thinking or what I'm doing and why I'm doing, what I should do, what I should think, oftentimes they come out wrong. So let me just try to explain to you exactly what I'm thinking and why. My goal is to reduce the number of people who watch my streams on YouTube and make those more chill again, more for the adults and more for the folks who are what I consider to be my core audience that I care the most about, that I'm most connected to, and move the volume-oriented stuff over to here. And I also want to do some game stuff because I've been gaming for over 40 years, and friends have been trying to push me to do gaming content online